Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chicago PD's Marina Squerciati reveals her new way of spending St. Patrick's Day. Marina Squerciati embraced the spirit of St. Patrick's Day in a whole new way this year, and she says it's better than any celebration of holidays past. The 39-year-old Chicago PD actress headed to the spa and lunch with her pal, local NBC Chicago personality Courtney Hall, for a girls' day. Squerciati shared 4 images from their recent outing on her Instagram page, writing alongside in the caption, "Celebrating St. Patty's Day Chicago with a spa day plus Japanese breakfast. Can't believe I used to spend in a bar. This new way is way better." The actress also tagged Hall's account, as well as the hotel where the spa was located and the parent company of Miru, the restaurant they ate at. Though there was no green champagne in sight, it appears as though the two ladies had themselves quite the enviable day. The first photo, a selfie of Squerciati and Hall, showed them wearing big cozy bathrobes as they sipped on a glass of bubbly. The second was also a selfie, but this time from the hotel window, where they enjoyed a bird's-eye view of the Chicago River, dyed green for the March 17 holiday. While the third image was a solo shot of Squerciati as she underwent an elaborate skincare treatment that left only her nose and lips visible. As for the fourth and final photo, the duo was back at it with another selfie, this time in front of the restaurant where they grabbed breakfast. The slideshow, which Hall later commented, had the best time much needed, seems to have inspired fans to do the same and switch up their traditions for next year. Beautiful. One of these days I will have to do a spa day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. One Instagram user wrote back, "When you think of St. Patrick's Day in Chicago, images of the iconic green-dyed Chicago River, parades bustling with energy, and the aroma of corned beef and cabbage wafting through the air come to mind." But for Marina Squerciati, best known as Officer Kim Burgess on Chicago PD, this year's celebration looks a little different. In an exclusive interview, Marina opened up about her new way of embracing the holiday and how it's a reflection of her ever-evolving outlook on life, family, and community. "It's funny how traditions evolve," Marina began, seated in a cozy corner of a local cafe near the One Chicago filming set. St. Patrick's Day used to be about bar crawls and packed pubs, but now it's become something much more meaningful and intimate for me. A family-centered tradition. As a mother, Marina's perspective on the holiday shifted significantly after the birth of her daughter. While the city's lively festivities remain a draw, Marina now prioritizes creating moments that blends celebration with connection. "This year I'm hosting a little St. Patrick's Day brunch at home," she shared with a warm smile. "It's going to be a mix of traditional Irish dishes and some fun, kid-friendly treats like shamrock-shaped pancakes." Marina recounted how her daughter had been eagerly helping her plan the event, from picking out decorations to practicing her own rendition of an Irish jig. She's at that age where every holiday feels magical. Seeing it through her eyes makes everything so much more special. The brunch isn't just for family, though. Marina revealed that she invited several castmates from the One Chicago family to join in the festivities. "We work so closely together that we've become like a second family. Sharing this with them feels right," she said, noting that she's particularly excited for Leroyce Hawkins, Kevin Atwater, to try her soda bread recipe. "He's always hyping up my cooking on set, so now it's time to deliver." A nod to heritage. Despite growing up in New York, Marina has developed a deep connection to Chicago, which she affectionately refers to as her adopted hometown. Over the years, she's come to appreciate the city's vibrant Irish heritage, which inspired her to dive deeper into her own ancestry. "I've always been fascinated by genealogy, and I recently found out that I have distant Irish roots on my mother's side," she revealed. "It's not a huge part of my family history, but it's been fun to learn about and embrace." To honor this newfound heritage, Marina has taken up learning a few Gaelic phrases and even enrolled in a virtual Irish cooking class. "The first time I attempted shepherd's pie, it was a disaster," she laughed. "But I've since perfected it, and it's now a staple at our St. Patrick's Day celebrations." Giving back. One of the most significant aspects of Marina's new way of celebrating St. Patrick's Day is her commitment to giving back. Inspired by her role on Chicago PD, where themes of community and justice are central, Marina has partnered with local charities to make a difference during the holiday. This year, I'm working with a local organization that supports underprivileged youth in Chicago, she explained. The charity, which provides after-school programs and mentorship opportunities, holds an annual St. Patrick's Day fundraiser, and Marina is set to make a surprise appearance. I'll be reading a few Irish folktales to the kids and helping with some craft activities. It's such a rewarding way to spend the day. Marina also emphasized the importance of using her platform to shed light on causes close to her heart. St. Patrick's Day is a time of joy and celebration, but it's also a reminder of how important it is to support our community, she said. Behind-the-scenes festivities. For fans wondering if the Chicago PD cast gets in on the St. Patrick's Day fun while filming, Marina shared some behind-the-scenes tidbits. "We've definitely had our fair share of green donuts and Irish coffee on set," she joked. One year, Jason Baig, Hank Foyt, wore a shamrock tie during a table read, and it became this running joke all day. This year, Marina hinted that there might be a special nod to the holiday in an upcoming episode. "I can't give away too much, but let's just say Burgess has a memorable moment involving a St. Patrick's Day parade," she teased with a twinkle in her eye. Finding joy in simplicity. Ultimately, Marina's new way of celebrating St. Patrick's Day reflects her broader approach to life, finding joy in simplicity and cherishing the people who matter most. Whether it's baking Irish soda bread with her daughter, sharing laughs with her one Chicago family, or giving back to the community she loves, Marina's take on the holiday is a reminder that traditions don't have to stay the same to be meaningful. "Life is constantly changing, and so are we," she said thoughtfully. "It's about finding what makes you happy in the moment and leaning into that." As St. Patrick's Day approaches, fans of Chicago PD can take a page out of Marina Squerciati's book. Celebrate with heart, embrace the little things, and maybe even try your hand at shepherd's pie, disaster or not. Marina Squerciati, known for playing Officer Kim Burgess on Chicago PD*, recently shared her new approach to celebrating St. Patrick's Day. In an interview, she revealed that in the past, her St. Patrick's Day celebrations were filled with the usual green attire, festive parades, and maybe a pint of Guinness. However, this year, she decided to embrace a more relaxed, low-key celebration. Instead of participating in large crowds or bar hopping, Squerciati spent the holiday with close family and friends. She found comfort in staying at home, savoring the quiet moments, and even taking a scenic walk, appreciating the city's green spaces. The change in approach reflects her desire for a more meaningful way to connect with loved ones and enjoy the simple pleasures of the holiday. It seems that, much like her character on Chicago PD*, Squerciati is opting for a more grounded way to spend her time, savoring both her personal life and the traditions that come with St. Patrick's Day.